Hello, good day, people. Hi, Jennifer and Adito. Hello, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to my friend's class. So, trust you had a wonderful weekend. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
What's going on?
Sir,
Is
your
it,
audio is different.
are we still on weekend? I was still catching the weekend from, but we are still renewed. We'll get back to work. So, how was the weekend? So it was nice. So, while we wait for other members of the class to join, I gave an assignment last week. Sure, you guys are finding it easy to work on. Are we? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
Please, when you're not replying, it's as if I'm talking to myself.
So sorry. I actually raised my hand, so I was expecting that you call. Maybe I didn't want to open my mic yet.
Feels like, okay, let's say from now.
What did you say? Sorry, I think someone's mic is on. So what you are saying is not that clear too. At the same time.
So what's my
Yes,
so
someone's mic is on.
did you try it? I'm trying to friend. I don't want to believe it, but cannot is cannot confuse. Yeah, please, once you join the class, right? I keep saying this thing. I keep saying this every day I join the class. Once you join the class, kindly mute your mind. It's not hard to do. It's not difficult to do. Just once you come to the class, you mute your mic, then you continue. When you allow your mic on, it creates this distraction from your own end. And sometimes, most times, your background might not be clear, or you'll be getting noise from the background. and it will be shut off in the class. Please, once you join the class, first thing you do is you mute your mic. Then when you want to talk, you give the audience to talk, right? It's not cool if I keep repeating this. So thanks for that. So moving on, I said, how did we find the weekend and the assignments, stuff like that? How is it going based on the assignments? Are there challenges? Now let's hear from Titilayo.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. My weekend was fine, but a bit stressful. Yeah, and also I started the assignment already, but I couldn't finish because of light. Yeah, I couldn't finish up, so I did just three of it. I did just three of the stuffs.
Hmm.
Sorry, did you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we got you. It's all right. We hope.
Yeah, the major challenge was
So the challenge will be what?
my major challenge was light. Like, there's really no light in my area, so that was
Um,
what limited me from finishing. Yeah.
that's a good now. Then together. But it's all right. We hope you round up with stuff. So if you round up with stuff. So just in 2 minutes, if more people don't join, we'll just continue with this class. The goal is that we are trying it out and it's working out, right? So Jennifer, you have something to say?
Okay. First of all, I even want to ask, the assignment you give us, is it 7 or 8 we are supposed to submit?
Mm, we are
Can
still
you
at
hear
the
me?
asking. Are we still at the asking stage? I clearly
No, like
stated everything that so it's clear. This same question, someone asked it in the class, I answered it. So the thing was, it was seven, right? Plus the eighth one. That was, is it one and two colors or something like that? I've forgotten. But I guess it should be one and two colors. So that was it. That's what made it eight.
okay. Thank you.
If you reference that video, you see that I explained it because this same question someone asked it in class. I explained it very well. And this one is coming up there. It's all right. We are other members of the class. Are you guys still enjoying your weekend? You guys go for party.
Yes, now.
It's one
One
day.
day you sit at home in my area. So it's
One
a
day
day
start
for
to
resting. Yes.
from where? Which law? Which constitution?
Alhambra.
Anambra constitution. One day you start to.
Yes.
Amazing. I guess I
Yes.
heard that from.
One day is part of the holidays.
Are you? Are you you're saying this with a lot of information, guy. Okay.
Check now.
If
Ask
you
me if you have any friends from Anambra. Ask them. We don't go out on Mondays
you said it's
unless you
Nigeria.
want to.
Is that one day that's in Nigeria? I was like, which when did they add that to our constitution?
It started two
Yeah.
years ago, I think. 2 years.
Wow. So guys, somebody is reporting that Nigeria has amended their constitution. And one day is now amazing to fly. Someone saying that Nigeria has updated their constitution. Okay. What do I know? Hmm. I guess we just have to continue. people that, like you said, they look at Figma. Let's look at Figma. Let me not Figma. Figma. So you guys are trying out things on your own. This is not just what's in them from class. I'm trying out things on your own. Oh, jeez. That applies. No, it's very strong in that sense. It's a new page. Okay, let me show my screen. So welcome guys to today's class. Alright, so we won't keep waiting for people to join. Therefore, is your hand stay up or you forgot to you have something to say?
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, moving on, right? Welcome to today's class. I guess others will join us. Yeah. So today we'll still continue with our Figma workbook. So getting started with figure out how Figma works and some resources available and things available for us to use here in Figma, right? We made mention of some tools in Figma and how to use them. So there are still tons of tools and resources we've not explored in Figma, right? Which we'll be looking at some of them today. We'll be looking at some of them today. So the normal way we'll be going is we go to the conventional way, the normal way. Then with time we'll be looking at the simplified way. Don't know if you guys get. So we'll go through the normal process every designer, normal designers do. Then we'll go through the easy routes or kind of simplified routes. So you will actually know the pain that goes through using the default way, right? Before some features are brought in. So you just use them when you start using the normal way, then they bring in the feature to be like, oh wow, this feature is actually useful. Because if you don't feel that pain, you might not see the need of those as I call them technologies, right? Those simplified methods, right? If you don't go through that pain, you don't know the simplified methods. So we just get maybe you get a design from Figma community. It's a design from Figma community. Just play around our simple way. Any simple design we get our hands on. Trying to replicate it with the tools we've
I want to
gotten.
ask, are we submitting the assignment today?
No, I'll ask any day I ask for the assignments. That's not what it is. Let's just give those that have not rounded up with their work. Let's give them that benefit of doubt. Maybe tomorrow is maybe next.
Okay.
Yeah. So what reason should we let's look at a login page, something simple. Log login page. That's something very simple. Okay. Let's look at this one. It's simple enough. Then we open it in Figma. Choose accounts you want to open in space. If you have, remember, Figma gives us access to use more than one account, right? I mean, I said that earlier. So that's not new. So now you see the sign up and sign in page, right? Before now, you see how they do their design, right? This they made use of rulers. For now, we'll be making use of rulers too. Then when it's time, maybe next week, I'll show you guys how auto layout and layout works. So I don't know if we'll become covering auto layouts. It's how layouts works. Yeah, on Figma, layout grid, sorry. So it's layout grid. You might not have the need of creating your layouts with rulers, right? Because those layout grid has everything for you, right? But for now, let's just stick to the conventional way of doing it, which is ruler, where you drag your ruler, you find the spot you want to measure it. It's simple, yes, it's good for you continue. But when you start using layout grid, you see that you don't need that stress of carrying your rulers around again. Sure, we're following.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
let's
that's
just
true, sir.
let's have a quick redesign of this. I don't know if I copy it, if we should still maintain those rulers. Let me check. Let me check about sticker stats. I know what, let's walk here. Let's walk inside this place. I'm gonna get to page two. Paste. Mhm. Then page two. Page something. Okay, came in with that. That's fine. That's it. So right, we've seen this. So this is basically picture, right? I'm not showing you guys how to import pictures from Figma. We'll be looking at that today. This is basically picture, right? This is frame. So once you look at it, once you see any design, before you start attempting it, you look at the elements that make up that particular design, right? So looking at these elements that make up this design, first you see the frame, right? This is your text, which you've been seeing. This is text. This is text. So you are trying to mind map on how to derive this particular thing, right? How to get the solution. So you think of possible, let's say you are a mechanic, and a customer brings a car to your workshop. Now you check your toolbox to see tools that will loosen or tight or ever fix that particular problem in that car. You get. So there are some knots that I don't know how they do their numbering and stuff like that. Maybe 10 knot size, 10 knot size, 20, those type of things, right? Okay, you ask us, do I have the tools to? Yeah, I'm seeing some things and what's the question, sir? Don't have a question. Okay, moving on. So you ask yourself if you
Sorry, sorry,
have,
sorry.
yeah, I'm with you. Continue.
Sorry, I did just joined not too long ago. I don't know how did you get the rulers?
Jeez. Okay, I told you guys how to get folders, right? I told you from to click on view from this menu, this Figma menu, the main menu, right? Click on the main menu, drop down, you see view, right? You toggle on the ruler. Make sure this ruler is on check, right? You check the ruler. Once it's on check, then you see the calibrations at the top. See these calibrations, you see the calibration still at the side. So whenever you click on any of the calibration and drag down, a ruler comes down with you, right? When you click on the side calibrations and drag, a ruler follows you. You get?
Yes, I understand now.
Okay, that's cool. I'm seeing another person's image. If it's down. Okay, so moving on, then you check the tools. If you have the tools to achieve these things, right? Like I gave you guys example of a mechanic, a customer bringing a car to a mechanic workshop, right? And the mechanic checks the tools that are available in his workshop. If those tools could fix the problem or fix the issue the particular car is having. So that's the same thing you will consider. That's the first thing you consider in design. So once you're looking at any design, you first ask yourself, okay, do I have the necessary tools to achieve that particular design? Let's say you want to redesign this, right? Now you check what are the elements that make up this design. Sorry, what are the elements that make up this design? Now you start from the first, which is the frame, right? This is the frame, and we all know how to draw frames. It's in that next element you will see is text, right? This gets started now. And we all know how to write text. Another, I will not be talking about the other text because we've seen how to write those texts, right? Another thing we'll look at is this form field. This form field, this place that is surrounded by a line, and we know how to get that. You can derive that using our rectangle or whatever, or our pen tools and the rest of it, right? Another thing you could notice here is you see a disabled text. This is like a placeholder. It's called a placeholder text, right? So if you look at it, it's not like a text that is clear. It's not calling for attention. That means it has this disabled color field, right? So we all know how to achieve something like this, right? Simply by reducing the opacity or changing the type of color you use could derive something like this for you, right? So see this outline here, you know how to get them. Then moving on, you see this, um, it's called, is it radio buttons? Yeah, radio buttons where you check, either you check or uncheck, right? So this agree to terms and policies, right? You could click here to check. We all know how these things work in real websites that you could tap and that means you've agreed to their terms and conditions and stuff like that. So you can achieve this with our rectangle tool, right? The rectangle tool can draw a very small rectangle like this and call it our radio button and call it our radio button. Take out the fill and add the stroke. Change the color of the stroke to whatever we want. Then add border radius. Add border radius, right? So we're just trying to look at the tools, the elements, and the tools available to us to achieve this thing, right? Then if you look at these terms and policies, right, you see an underlined text. So when we are talking about text, we saw how to create size in text. That means underline, strike through, and the rest of it, right? So if we do these two ways, either you get through underline or you get through pen to drawing a line, like using your pen to draw a line under. But nobody wants to do that. You can just do underline text and that works for you. Then rectangle, then increase the radius, border radius, give it a color, and that is it. Then this one, same text, account text, then icons. We've not talked about how to get icons, right? So remember that some of these icons are SVG icons. So SVG icons, these are icons that you could draw these scalable vector graphics, I guess. So these icons you could import them, can draw them from on a particular software, design software, then import to other design software and other mediums, right? You could, so when you import them, you could change their colors. They are not like images. They are on SVG. Their format is SVG, so you can change their colors on any design software that supports that SVG. Yes. So let's say you have something like Corel or Adobe Illustrator, mostly on vector graphic softwares. So vector graphic softwares are those softwares that create designs in vector formats, right? Those vector formats, they are not created in pixels. I don't know if this is the graphic design class, but I don't know. Just have that in mind that scalable SVG icons are icons that you can change their colors, you edit on your design software. They are not images. They are icons that could come two ways. Let me show you an example of what I mean. Let's say flat icons.com, I guess. Flat icons. That's what today's crazy. No, this is not flat icons. Flat icon. Oh, nah. You search flat icons. Flat icons. Okay, not icon, it's flat icon.com. Okay. Flaticon.com. So this is a website you can get different types of icons, right? You can get different types of icons. Let's say cards. Different types of cards. So if you want to download, it will ask you is it SVG or PNG. All right, I will download some of them and show you the difference. You know, or you're telling me to go premium. It's not a free. So this has both a free and paid version. Let me filter to only free. Is it not fully paid? Crazy. Filters. Icons was giving out free icons. Yeah, free icons, I know. Okay, SVG here is premium. Sorry, SVG here is premium. I guess it's PNG that is free. That's what I just noticed. So that when you download, let me download the PNG. You download. So they will give you this to give credit to author, credit the author of this. Yeah. So these are shopping carts. So this is an icon. Then let me see get another card icon as an SVG. With my programs. Long and quantify. And search for a card. Search for a cat icon. There you go. I just wanted to get one that has color. Let's put something that has color. So you see these two designs, these two icons now, right? One is a PNG and one is an XVG file. So see what's the difference between this. So when you click on a PNG file inside your Figma, you see that it's giving you this picture editing properties, right? It's telling you to edit the exposure, contrast, and other stuff, exposure, temperature, tint, and the rest of it, right? Then see when you click on SVG, and click on SVG and change the color. Right? Let's say you downloaded this icon, you don't want it to have a yellow color, and leave it a green color or change it. So SVGs are easily customizable, easily customized. Although there are plugins that convert PNG to SVG, but that would be like taking a lot of time. Just go the easier route, right? Just take the easier route and get our job done. But when there is need for that, there are plugins that convert. When we start looking at plugins, you understand what I mean. There are plugins that convert PNG to XVG, especially in icons. So just have that in mind. So that's that. So to get icons, you've known how to get other things, have to get other things, other elements of this design, right? So the two things remaining for us to get is the picture and the icons. The picture and the icons. You all know how to write text, how to draw lines, how to give color to other elements. The difference now is this picture and this icon. So that's where plugins, Figma plugins come in. So what are plugins? So Figma plugins are like, I call them third-party libraries, right? Where you get resources to work on Figma. So instead of me going to this website, to search for icons and download, if I search for icons first, I will download it, save it on my computer. Then from my computer again, I will lift it and take it to Figma. You see the series of steps I take, right? Now you can just go to Figma, inside of Figma, right? Inside of Figma, you go to a feature called plugins. So you can access plugins from main menu, right? So if you click on the main menu, you see plugins. So these are available plugins, right? These are available plugins. Then if you want to get new plugins, you can manage plugins, then search for the plugin that you want. Let's say you want a plugin that has icons, right? So what these plugins does for us is they could have resources that we use on Figma. They could have resources like icons, images, and the rest. They could equally have special effects that we could use on Figma. Maybe some things that Figma doesn't have, the Figma tools doesn't have, right? So those plugins now could have extra features that we could use on Figma, right? So you could design a particular, you can make a particular design. Let's say this is rectangle. I want it to glow, right? You know that you trying to make this glow will take you series of steps, but once you go to that Figma plugins and look for a glow plugin, once you apply it, apply the effect on this to just glow once. Although it's possible to actually get this thing from scratch, you could build them from scratch, going one by one, effecting those. But this is like I've pre-done this thing, right? I've done this thing already for you. It's just for you to copy and paste. I don't know if you get what I mean. So it's just for you guys to open the Figma plugin, run the Figma plugin, then copy the already created templates there and paste on your design, and that will the effect to show up on your design. Right. So it is equally possible to design these things. Even the icons will be downloading from Figma, right? From Figma plugins. The icons will be getting from there. You can actually design the icons yourself, right? You can actually design the icons yourself. But if you consider the time you will take to do something like that, and you notice that it's just cool to pick something that is existing, right? Remember to you just have to work smart. Don't always need to work hard, right? Just pick what they have for you and boom. It's that simple. Instead of you to start designing, let's say you want to design a, a comment section, right? Now, see the pen, you just, okay, you draw a rectangle, right? Draw a rectangle, take it to curve other sides, right? Curve other sides, stuff like this. Means if I can do that, curve other sides, then this particular side, now I don't want to curve it, can make it 5, right? It's not like a speech. Can you guys see this? It's not like a chat feature. Then if you want to modify it a little more, you can draw 3 circles. You draw 3 circles. What will do? Place it here. Any internet user knows that this is either a text or write or chat icon, right? Any internet user knows that this is a chat icon. See that? Then see the pin, the process I took to do this, right? I can just come to this place, come to Figma icon, run iconify, then start chat. See different designs of charts. Then I'll choose the one I want. These are different designs of charts. So that's why this regular one you always see. You can just click on this one, then download, import it, and that's all. And that's all. I don't have to take that stress. See that? See the number of time it took me to design this from scratch. And you see the number of time it's taking me to design this, right? So you must not always design from scratch. You can use leverage on these things. You can't just do without Figma community. Leverage on it to get things done. Activate. So that is that. So moving on, right? This is how to use the Figma plugins. I'll show you guys 2 ways. If you go through the main menu route, you see plugins. So these are available plugins for me. These are plugins I've run on this system, right? So you see that blue I talked about. Yes, I have this. I have this. Let me duplicate it. See. Then I'll go to my Figma community, look for plugins, then run glue. Look at this loading glue. A light like this comes up. And I'll choose the type of glue, the color of glue I want to give to this design. See that as I'm choosing it, it's reflecting in real time. Reflecting in real time. So once I give it that color, I'll apply it. Then I could change the color of this if I want. See that? Yeah, someone is raising his hand. Let me get your question. Yes. I guess the hand was a mistake. I guess I don't know. Oluwabukola, I'm seeing your name, your hand up.
Yes, I said sorry. Please, can you kindly retake the last part when you joined the shape
Can I
applying the kindly retake
can I
the
do what?
last part. Can you please quickly kindly retake the last part? This part of you joined the circle applying the glow effect and things like that.
Please, I'm just telling you. Okay. I'm just showing you guys the available effects you could get from using plugins. Right. Just showing how to use just I don't say any design you're doing now, you should carry glue and place on it. Please don't even show students this. Because I know you guys will be tempted to play this on your design. These are it's just for personal use. Then when they need arises, you could use them. When they need arises, you could use them. So let's say you've drawn your elements. Now you want to place that effect on it. You could just click on that particular element you want to place it on. Go to main menu, search for plugins. Remember, before you access this, these are existing because I've accessed them before, right? I've run the plugins before. So I'll show you guys how to run the plugins. You click on this blue plugin, then you effect the glow. So you could change the color of the glow to what you want. The color of glow to what you want, then apply it to that glow. Gotten that. So moving on. So if you want to access the plugins for the first time, first step you go to the main menu. The first step you go to plugins, right? So once you click on plugins, next thing you will see is manage plugins. Manage plugins. You are seeing this one here, this one is here because I've used this plugin. So whatever plugin you run, right, to save it, it's like a draft where your used plugins are saved, right? So once you click on manage plugins, it will now prompt you to search for a plugin that you want, right? Search for a plugin that you want. Let's say you're looking for plugins that has images, right? You could search, if you don't have any name, but the best thing that I'm going to do is, right, the way to, so I advise my students is before you search for plugins, go online, use your Google, use ChatGPT or whatever you want to use, right? Use and search plugins that has this. Let's say you're looking for pictures, then you can come online and say, just do that. Big images. Doing a plugin that has images. Or let's do charts. Please. Oh, jeez. Why ChatGPT living? So share appreciation all that. So we see that Optimal communities that had images. You see vivid icons, autoflow, on Splash, Figma code, right? It's some other content also. Searching for things on have to copy this. It's so, mm, so if you search something like this, that's no, options. Yeah. I use it now.
I can no longer see your screen. Is it from my own end? I can no longer see your screen.
Yeah, it's not showing yet, so.
You know, I should. Can you see it now?
No, I think your network.
No.
You should now. Can any other person
Not
see it
yet.
apart from?
No, we can't see it.
That's the see it.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, we can see it now.
So see my prompt, right? I searched top 10 Figma plugins to get stock images, right? So they gave me names. One is on Splash, Pixels, Pixabay, Lauren Ipsum images, Icon Scout, Free images, Blush, Playscape, Use Photos, Photos Plug, Photos Plug, right? So any of these icons, that is, these are different names of plugins to get images on Figma. Any of them you want, let's say you like pixels, can just copy this name, pixels, copy, then go back to your Figma. On this icons plugins page, you key in that name, pixels. Let's see your hand is up.
Yes, I can see your screen, sir.
I thought they said they are saying it. Is there anyone seeing the screen?
It has stopped showing me.
I can see the screen.
I can see it though. I can see it now.
I can see your
Maybe
screen.
it's from your own
But
end.
you're still in chat
We
GPT,
can see
right?
it though.
No, I'm not there. I'm in Figma.
Okay. Oh, me, I'm only see. Okay. It changed now.
So once you copy it, you come to this place, the plugins, you know how to navigate to this place, right? From menu, plugins to manage plugins, you see the search, then you paste that pixel to copy. Then you see the pixels plugin, you just run it. Click on it, you see run, right? Click on it, you see run, then you run it. That it loads. loads up. Then you can search for any picture you want. Pixels has a website, right, that you could download stock images from. So instead of going to that website, .pixel.com or stuff like that, right? To search for images, you can just look for them inside Figma. So any particular resource you have or right, that you've been using their websites or their application, you could equally search them up on Figma to check if they have a plugin, right? They have a plugin. Maybe resources like FreePig has Figma plugin, Pixels on Splash and the rest of it. Most of them have Figma plugins that you can use, right? So this is Pixels. This is like you using Pixels, but not without using Figma, using Pixels.com inside Figma. So you search the normal way you use your Pixels, you search for maybe man image, smiley man, the man smile. I don't know. Search for a smiling man and you see, let's say this guy you want to use. Then where do you want to place him, right? Where do you want to place him? Let's say you want to derive something like this. Want to derive something like this. Which is the width is 781 by 1042. 781 10.5 by 1042. 781 781.5 by 1042 and 42. Enter. You see that? Then we look at the border corner radius 45, 45 is 0. Then apply this same thing to it. 45, 45, 45. Then this part is 0. So we've gotten exactly the shape of this guy. Gotten exactly the shape of this guy. Right now, what you want to do is want to place this image inside this guy. Just click on this guy and download the particular image you want. So that this image now is inside this. So if you don't want to use this guy, you don't want to use the flower again, you could now replace it with this. Sometimes you might even be lucky that you will find the exact picture they use. Right? So you might be lucky that you find this exact flower. I guess let me search for a site that could have this flower. I guess on Splash could have that flower. On Splash. Splash. Search on Splash. There we are on Splash. So the keyword now will be challenge. So if you want to get exactly this flower, exactly this, right, you could always use your Google Lens, download the image, use your Google Lens to search for it. And when you search for it, you get the name, then whatever. That's like that's when you're designing that. You want to get the exact resources being used. You want to get the exact elements they used. Flower. Is that flower? No, 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 no. Leaf. Okay, you see that? So this is exactly that picture. Exactly that picture. This picture of them are same. Allow it to load. see other nice leaves that are available. See that this is exactly this leaf. So you could get other flowers or other images that you like, right, to complement the design. You see that we're able to search and find this particular leaf they used, find this particular leaf they used, and we found it, right? You can equally search to find more interesting ones. Like the other one, beneath it, you can use that one. You can use pretty much anyone that we want from Figma plugins, right? Oluwabankola, yes, let's get the question. Oluwabunkola, sorry.
I got it already. I got it
I'm sorry, I'm
already.
only seeing my icon, my profile picture. I'm not seeing any screen or anything.
You're not seeing my screen?
No, the only thing I can see is my profile picture.
It's crazy. I guess you just exercise a little patience to come back. But you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's the same thing for me as well.
Oh, sorry. Network is really acting up today, but we'll fix that in a minute. You have a question, Yvonne?
Yeah, what was the actual plugin on Splash that you found that? Because I don't seem to find it on. I don't know if it has to do with the one I'm using.
It's same now.
I
It's
I
same
tried
on Slash.
using leaves on Splash. I
It
tried
was
using
leave. I
leaves.
searched for leave.
What leaves?
Searched for leaves, like leaf.
Leaves.
LEAF.
Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't see that particular type though.
You might not always see it. You might
Okay.
not always see it, but sometimes if you say it's cool, then if you want to get the exact picture, you could use Google Lens to search for it. So to show you the places it appeared on the internet and you
Mhm.
download it. That's what you want to use.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is that. So this is how to make use of how handy plugins could come in for us, right? They use it are just they are limitless. It will always come true for you. The market of plugins will always come true for you. Instead of wasting a lot of time designing icons from scratch, right? Because you'll be seeing some complex icons, some complex. Let me use our complex icons that requires a lot of drawing, bending, being a master to use your pen to. When I started out design, right, I told you guys I transitioned from graphic design to UIUX, right? So I had that normally as a
Hello,
graphic
sir. Please,
designer.
I can't see your screen.
I'm not sharing currently. So as a graphic designer, right, you just want to show that your creativity, you just want to be creative, right? So that we draw most of our icons ourselves, right? So it will be like, okay, I've mastered this skill. Most of the icons I used to design, I draw them from scratch, I draw them myself, I use them. So when I started doing UI UX, I was not drawing my icons myself, right? And at the point, because Figma has limited tools, Figma has limited tools, it doesn't have tools as wide as the normal design software. So you might not get that perfect shape you want. You might not get that perfect shape you want. So some people go to design to draw their icons, then save as SVG. Save as SVG. So when they save it as SVG, anybody can use it, can access it, both using your design software or you're using Figma, right? So the goal is to make your work easier. The goal is to make your work easier. If it's drawn from, if you are good with your pencil, you want to draw, you draw using your Figma, although it will take a lot of time, but let's say you are good, you just want to do your things yourself. It's open for you to do, right? If you do that, then if you are someone that doesn't like stress, you just want everything on the go, quick and fast, you know where to go to. Use your plugins to get icons and stuff. Don't just waste your time, right? Because they don't pay you for wasting your time, they still pay you for getting the job done. That's just it. At the end of the day, they will not ask you, oh, you use extra strength to draw. You want to submit your work, you be like, do you know how I did this job? I even drew the icons myself. The images, I even bought camera to do snap them myself. Nobody is asking you that. All they just want to know is, okay, are you using pictures that are copyright free? Are you using stuff like this? At the end of the day, the pay is still the same. So why kill yourself? Why stress yourself? Why you have an easier route to achieve things, right? I'm trying to connect this computer. To I guess my computer is back online, right? I think I see it.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the
Yes.
pictures. You could change this one to this, can change this one to this, right? So these guys will now have this one here. Pretty much play around anything that you want. The design is your own, you are the designer. Just pick things that work. That's just it. So let's explore more. You see the different picture plugins you could use. You could use on Splash, right? You could use on Splash. I always make use of it on. You could use on Splash. You could use Pixels. You could use Pixabay. You could use Lorem Ipsum images, right? So I told you, whatever you want to search, whatever you want to do, you check if there is a plugin for it. If there is a plugin for it, then let's say I want to get icons. So I could equally ask um, for 10 Figma plugins to get icons. To get icons. So they will suggest the ones that see they are ranking iconify as the number one option. Then you have further icons, right? So see from some icons. So let's check these guys. Further icons. I've not used further icons before. I'm just stuck with iconify. Let's stop iconify. So let's check further icons. Yeah, crazy. So we click on manage icons, then paste that further icons, click on it, then run. So I've not used that before, I don't know how it works. Okay, access to 70,000. So let's search cards. Another good thing is you know the names of icons, right? You know that icons are like signs, are like yeah, they are signs that represents information, right? So instead of writing location, instead of writing dates, instead of writing time, instead of writing cat, instead of writing search, right? You could use icons to represent those keywords. So we are all familiar with search icon, search. So when you click on search, you know what to expect. Something like this lens that has a line, and right when you're looking for hamburger, hamburger menu. You know what hamburger menu is? These three dots that is like a menu on phone, right? On mobile screens, hamburger menu, and other things. Other things. Date. So just you see that date is represented with a calendar icon. Just another cool thing is to know names at which you could get your desired icons. That's another key feature to have handy, right? I don't know if I'll ever be using further icons. Unlike the I guess it's limited. So another one you could see is font awesome icon. Just like exploring them. Font awesome. Font awesome. If you see that font awesome icon, run font awesome. It has their own logo. They might equally provide social media icons. See Google, Facebook, see that LinkedIn, X, and then they still know it as Twitter, 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 okay? Stuff like that. But for icons, I always use Iconify. I always make use of Iconify, plugins, fonts, displays, manage search, search for Iconify. You see that? So run it, and it comes this way. So what I like Iconify is I feel it has a ladder library and it's more organized. For me, I don't know for others, and then I to search for the same thing I search page because that's I've been using that for long. See that different pages it gives you a lot of options. It gives you a lot of options to use. Don't just limit it to one or two. Give you a lot of options to make use of. Yeah. So that's for that's for icons. So for now, you've known that before now you didn't know how to get these things, this icon, this Google and Apple. But with the knowledge of plugins, you've been able to access all the elements on this design. You've been able to access all the elements on this. So you know how to duplicate on Figma. So duplicating is normal everywhere. Control D to duplicate. That's one way. Control C, Control V. You could copy and paste to Control C, Control V. That's copy and paste. Then you could highlight. You highlight, you hold down your Alt key for those using Windows. Hold down your Alt key, then drag down. Hold down your Alt key, to drag down, right? So those are the different ways you could duplicate or make copies on Figma. I guess that's it. Then just duplicate this, duplicate. Yeah, I saw someone's hand.
Yes, it's me. Control what is for make a copy.
I said Control C, Control V, copy and paste, Control C, Control V. Then another one is to duplicate Control D, Control plus the D, then Control D, you duplicate. Another one is to highlight, then hold down your Alt key, drag down, like highlight this way, highlight what you want to copy, hold down your Alt key first, then drag down with your mouse. You get that?
Yes.
Have you gotten that? Okay.
Yes.
Moving on. Yeah, it's cool. So we've been able to explore plugins today. Yeah. So next we do is once you make a clone design of what you have on the screen. I want to clone this design they have. So check the size of this, right? Check the width and height. It has a 1536 as width and 1042 as height. 1536
Sorry,
width. You could
I'm still
just draw
seeing.
a small rectangle. Yeah.
I said I'm still seeing the plugin search dialog box.
Good. Now what every other person is seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe share my screen. My screen is all pleasing the kids. So I can see.
It's not up yet.
I should know. Not sure. I've been up. Yeah, what's wrong now? It's not yet on.
No, it's still blank.
Oh.
It's up now. I can see it.
Okay, you can see it.
Yes, I can see it.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Sorry for that. I don't know the code. It's showing us from shouldn't be from next step. I don't know. That is not so. Moving on. First we get what I told you guys, the frame is like the device you're designing on. So before we start out with this, we look for the frame first. We look for the frame first. So what the size of this frame is 1536 by 1042. So we check if there's any pre-made frame or 1536, 1536, I don't think so. 1536, so what you do, you just draw the frame yourself, right? Let me change the color of our image. So I just want it to be obvious. You want the color of the size of the frame? 1536 by 1042. Then give it a value 1536 by 1042. It's enter. It's not the same size with this. You see that it snaps. So when you take it up, it snaps to the existing one, right? Showing that it's now the same size. You cannot change the color. I can color. Just make sure they are using the same white, okay, same white. The next one you get is this rectangle having the or this shape. It's not a rectangle. This shape having that flower. So what are we going to use for this? Definitely our rectangle to get our rectangle to one size. Draw something simple again. Then get the size, which is 754. Is it 781.5 by 1042? 781.5. 781.5. 781.5 by 1042. Now it's that we've gotten the size. This I know is now is an A4. And you now equal. Let's see, we look at the border edges. Let me zoom in so you see that. So you see the
Is
corner,
this
the
still the
edges.
frame you're adjusting?
Yeah, it's still the frame.
Okay.
You're seeing the corner radius now, right?
Yes.
Can you see the corner?
Yes.
Yes.
So see these corners, they're not just straight, but they are curved. So what you need to do is look out for the values. You click on it, get the values, right? Click on the mixed, that is 45. Top left is 45, bottom left is equally 45. Then others are 0. Top left 45. So give our own top left. The catch is top left 45, bottom left 45. And we achieved that same curve here. Now we're done with this part. Okay, let's just finish up this part first. If you're starting from here. Next we do is get the image, right? You all know how to get that from our plugins. Go to plugins, go to any of the plugins that offers images. For me, I'll use on Splash. So I won't just compare you guys to use exactly this image. So use any image that works for you. Use any image that works for you.
So why are you redesigning it? Is there any reason?
So you design to master the use of tools here, right? In design software, you master the use of tools and understand the concept that the designer portrayed in his own work, right? So if you can design some better chance of creating your own from scratch, you get.
Yes.
It's just for learning purpose, nothing much, no extra attachment to it. Just looking for cool backgrounds that will work for them. Selecting different backgrounds. I can buy them with. What can I do? So we've gotten that. I've chosen my own image, right? And this is theirs. Then what else do you have here? You could now come in. Let's keep things basic. Want to maintain sense space left and right. So you bring out our ruler. Then how are we going to achieve that? So just get a rectangle and draw from the beginning of this to this place. Make sure it's the same ruler we are using. Duplicate that same rectangle and keep it from here to here. So we see where to snap our ruler to. That's snap our ruler to this place. That means the space between here, the right, and the left is now equal, right? The spaces are now equal. You can now go as far as drawing a rectangle inside this line. So you can use it to measure and design. I need to measure and design. So after doing that, you take it out if you want. Can change names of you get to this place, layout, and you can change names. So you can rename any item, any element you select on your board, on your frame. You see it's comes under layers. Right? It comes under layers is the unique name, so you can select elements from layers, and it highlights on the board. So you see that, have a look through on that too. Once you've gotten that, you can just disable this guy. Just remove it. The next thing you get is get started now. The text get started now. Use our text to get that. Get is it all caps? Okay. Get started now. Increase the size. So check the size they used. The size was 32. Poppings and their type pins. So give these poppings. PPIM poppings 32. I guess it's medium, is it? So it should be medium. Medium, then poppings 32 and medium. Medium for the get started text. You're trying to make sure everything's aligned. Or anything like that, it's medium. So it would measure the space between this and this. If you want to get exactly this design, want to achieve this design exactly this, just use the space. If you want to do something random, if you take it, know that if you get exactly this design, measure it. You see, we are not using that exactly. So let's just stick to what they have already. That is good size. I guess. Everything starts, this is like your margin, everything starts from here, right? The next thing you get is let's inspect this particular type of skip up in medium 14 to do medium 14 poppins name and to do for email address to do this for password, then this is for ID and sign up, right? To email address, password, whatever. I go to the terms and policy. This one is poppins 9. I agree to the terms and policy. With the terms and yeah. One of the exams they are or they use. And next thing we do is our radio button. We do our radio button. Change the size of the house. 9 by 10. 9 by 10. And the outline of the image.
Sorry, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Sorry, which font, which typeface are you using, or the fonts you're using? Because I don't know the kind of fonts I
Poppins.
have in my own. What?
Poppins. Search for Poppins.
Poppins.
Is it on the screen?
Okay. Is that the typeface now or the font?
Then they are using medium. Poppins medium. They're different sizes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. That's Poppins 9. Then next to look at is their text field. So they have this rectangle of 4 width, 32 height, 4 width, 32 height. Then they have border radius 2, 4 width, 32 height, and 10 radius 4 width, 32 height. Four, 32 height. This one that goes there. It should be 10. The same for email. The same for password. The same for okay. Just name email and password. This is not tidied. Yeah, listen. Let's just see this avoid assumption. Let's get the exact size they used. You could use things like this for measurement, right? Use things like this for measurement. Although there are easier ways to do this, right? You know what I told you guys? I want you to go through the default process first. Then after that, you see the simplified means of achieving it. The goal is to make sure your elements are aligned, right? You see that you can do without alignment. See, those things you are looking like they were aligned before, till you bring in your ruler. This is like a mini ruler. Then it happens to be that they are not aligned. Then we take out the fill and add the stroke. Take out the fill and add the stroke. Then copy the column. And then our eyedropper tool. Therefore, get it to our own. That's tested. And due to the terms and policy on the underline. And if you terms and policy, so you underline. Yeah, I'm with you.
How were you moving that small rectangle? Like it was in one position and the rest of the page was going up. How did you do that?
Yes, that's
When you were measuring everything to make sure that they are aligned, that small rectangle
okay.
you were using, how were you moving it, leaving it
Just
in like
you mean this particular rectangle, something like this?
yes, yes, that one,
This one.
yes.
Okay, so I'm just draw it, nothing the size, right? You just draw it, then you move around. Use this to snap to make sure all of them are maintaining the same equal size. The space between these elements is the size of the rectangle. So that's the rectangle that should measure them. You understand?
Okay, yes, thank you.
Let's start and sign up. Sign up. Is it the same size? Unless it's the same size. And sign up. Get this. Sign. And give it a few color. So the truth this time. Just see it a few color. And let's this one see. See contrast came into play here, right? So you can't just leave a dark background and this dark text. So we had for users to view it, see how it's looking, right? You see green background, then black text acting on green background. So it doesn't really work so well. That's why they changed. You see that they've been going with black all through. Then at this point, they had to change the color of the text to something that is more popping. To change to white. It's now clearer. You can read this text easier when the text is white. So you guys are understanding this. The next thing you have is the or, which was still on 9 points. So that O was accompanied by two lines, two horizontal lines. So to achieve that horizontal line, you can use your pen to start from here, draw to here, X, then duplicate it. If you don't want to duplicate it, you can still redraw. Now always duplicate. take out this guy, then indicates connections. Something like what measurements measurement go back to fake. So I'll get the colors from the outlines. Just snap it and it's that. Another thing we need to do is we need to measure the spaces. Alright, we need to measure the spaces. Make sure that we are in sync. So we have this space between this and this. This is the same space. We didn't maintain the same space. First, I feel they should have maintained the same space. Nevertheless, the second space, the third space will be the space between this sign up and the line. Space between sign up and the line. The other one will be the space between the line and signing with Google. Space between the line and signing with Google. And the last space will be signing with Google and accounts. Signing with Google and accounts. Getting the first space of making stick it up. First space, check. Second space, assign whether to sign. Sign on, align to center, horizontal align center, and vertical center. So if you want to align to center, right? Let's say you want to align to items. Although we'll be seeing these things later, but now I just remember that I feel I should just show you guys. So you have two items. Let's make this guy smaller and change the color. So this guy is here. Right? So if you want to align it center on the horizontal axis, now we have vertical axis and we have the horizontal axis. If you want to align it to the center, take this blue one to the center of this red one on the vertical axis. So select two of them, select this one, then hold shift and select the second one. Then look for, come to this this, we see align center, horizontal axis, and vertical axis. We are doing on the horizontal axis. We click on the horizontal axis. You see that click, that's alt key plus H. That's alternate H. Click that is now aligned to the center on the horizontal axis. Based on the horizontal axis, now centered, but it's not aligned to the center on the vertical axis. You see now it's chopped to the bottom here. If you are judging from the vertical axis, those vertical lines straight, the horizontal is like this. So if you are judging by the horizontal, it's now aligned to the center. But if you want to take it to the center too on the vertical axis, still come to this place. You see align vertical centers. Click on it. It's now aligned to the center on the vertical axis. So center alignment has two ways: vertical axis and horizontal axis. That's for center alignment. So there's equally another alignment where you can align to the top, to the bottom, to the left, and to the right. Right? Align to the top, bottom, left, and right, then center. Top, bottom, left, right, center. So the center alignment has two ways: horizontal and vertical axis alignment. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah.
Yes, but your voice is somehow
You guys
shaking.
get that? Are we together? Hello?
Yes, yes, we're together.
Yes, more.
I think Samuel is raising his hands.
No, he has answered my question already.
Okay. Because your hands are still up.
Sorry. What did you say?
I said your voice is somehow shaking. It's not loud as before.
Sorry for that. Can you hear it now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can
So I
hear
was
you.
talking about alignment. I told you guys that we have about 6 alignments are available to align top alignments. So if you align items to top, that means if you have 2 items, you have to align 2 items. I want to align them to top. Let's give an example with this red and blue rectangle. If I want to align 2 of them to top, I'll select the red one, pull down the shift key to select the second one, right? That's made a double selection, right? Or you highlight 2 of them. Once you highlight 2 of them, I want to align them to top. The normal way you align your text in your Microsoft Word and the rest of your word processing document applications, right? If you select 2 of them, then you align to top. That means they are starting, 2 of them are starting from the top. If you can, 2 of them are starting from the top. Can you see that on the screen?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Then you align them. Now, there is another alignment, which is bottom alignment. If you want to snap them to the bottom, you want them to start from the same place on the bottom, right? Just take it that way. If you want them to start from the same place on the bottom, you align to the bottom, you snap it to bottom, right? That means this is aligned to this from the bottom. It starts from the same point at the bottom. Another one that works equally is right alignment. You can snap to right, and take to right. Then another the other one is left, the positions. Can position to the top, bottom, left, or right. The last one is center, position to center. Right. So if you position it at the center plays 2 roles. There are two properties for the center. One is placing at the center on the vertical axis, then placing on the center on the horizontal axis. So if you place it at the center on the vertical axis, you have to, if you want to place it at the center on the horizontal axis too, you have to check two of them, right? So first you place on the axis, then second is vertical axis. You can choose to place one and leave the other. You can choose to place two of them, depending on how you want your design to look. So on the horizontal, you know, we all know what horizontal is now. We all know what vertical is. Just vertical is just like straight. Horizontal is just like the horizontal. So how you want to explain it. So when you select two of them and align to center on the horizontal axis, see where this element is, see where the two items are at the points. So when I select two of them and align to center on the horizontal axis, this is what it will look like. To align it on the horizontal axis, it's now centered on the horizontal axis. That means equal space at the left and the right side. The spaces at the left, you see this left part and the right part is equal. Then if you want to go further, you could do that. You can now take it to the center on the vertical axis, right? If you take it to center, that means equal space, left, up, down, left, right, top, bottom, left, right. You now have equal space. That means you centered this particular element. You get that? Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So this will be coming in handy, the dots. We'll be making use of them, the dots. So I just thought I should show you guys to continue. Okay, we've aligned this one, we've snapped that. Next to do is this guy. This guy down. Starting. Next to do this guy. So what are we having here? Same, but I guess it's same. Um, you know, just electronics. I can't select. We just draw exercise. So the limit is 138. That's the only important thing there. 188 aggregate. So we duplicate this guy, bring it down to 188. Then duplicate it again. 188, right? That's it. Then as an outline. As an outline. Take out the fuel and the fuel in the stroke. Okay, the last thing is have an account, find an account, sign up, see account, what's there. This one is the last thing here. Have an account, yes, then the sign in instead of the sign up. So the sign up, you sign in. You click this make sure that it's very centralized. Make sure this guy is centralized. Then write the text inside. The text inside is enter your email or enter your name, enter your email. Then the last one is password. Enter your email, enter your name, then password. Okay, that's 10. It will give. Okay. Okay. You enter your email address, enter your email. Okay. These are called placeholder images. So this tells you that placeholder text, sorry. This tells you that something should go here, right? Something should go here. That means you will enter your email there, enter your text there, and the rest. Yeah, remember that the color is not the same, it's kind of disabled. It tells you that this is a placeholder. This is a placeholder. Then you still align it to the center. Align it to the center. Maintain even space between two of them. Align to center to maintain. You see this guy, if you look at this sign up, you see it's not aligned, so you select it with this and align it. See that movement, it shows you alignment. Same as this, align it. Last thing we check is this signing with Apple, which is 12. And upon signing today. So the logo first, the logo comes first, according to what they have here. Okay, you get class now. Okay, let me just round up with it. I'm almost done. So someone else has class now. I just wrap up with this and so what's the size of 20 to get Apple and Google icon. So we know how to get that already. Sorry, this is not the size of the text. Size is medium 12, medium 12, that's Apple and Google. So go to plugins, go to plugins, Iconify. That's the one that is available to you. For me, I use Iconify, Google, Google. This one has color. So if you hover on it, you see the sizes, right? Any of them you hover on, like this guy now, you see the size 512. This is not what we want. We want 20.
Can't
So
you
if you don't get,
resize the icon yourself?
you can you can resize yourself. You can resize yourself. So
Okay.
once you check and you don't get the desired size, you can just get it and resize yourself. But I always check out first before. Then after Google, next is Apple. Check Apple. So yeah. Apple. The other one was around 20. So 24 could not go bad. 20. So most of them are 24 by 24, 24 by 24. Then some are not like square or in circle. So they cannot maintain the same size. You get what I mean, right? Some the
Yes.
width is longer than the height, so stuff like that. I should get this. Yes, good. Just trying to rush up with this. So the other person continues with his class. Another thing you check out is for the space, which is equal amount of space is maintained, right? Alignment is key. So always do with that. Let's consider alignment. Anything you're doing, So you could copy something and it will look exactly like the original one, although there might be slight changes here, right? So you can clone something, you can clone a design, and the design will look exactly like if you place them side by side to be it's not be easy to spot the difference between the main work and your clone. When you start doing things like that, you know that yes, you are getting it right. So like I said, it's not something that just happens. It takes process, continuous practice. You get good with it. You practice consistently. You get good with it. Yeah. You can now group these two and call it one. Grouping Control plus G, or when you highlight two, you see group selection, then you click on it. But for me, I always use my shortcut key, Control plus G, so it will allow you to align two of them together. And when you group them, you can easily align them together. So that. And for now, that is that. For now, that is that. Is there much difference? I don't think so. No much difference from theirs and ours, apart from the pictures. Right? You could still choose to do the same picture. You still choose to do the same picture. I go to on Splash. What's on Splash to look for this exact picture. You might not you might not always find that exact picture. That's why I told you guys to use any picture you want. So, but when you find it, cool. You don't find it, you find something else. Unless you're making a clone design. For this one, we found it. That's why I'm using it. Just found it there. So this is the one we did in class, and this is our design. See that the difference might not be easily spotted. The difference might not be easily spotted. See that? See the original copy, and you see the redesign. The original copy and see the redesign. Apart from this password, where they wrote, I guess was that a mistake? So in the password they wrote name, maybe instead of enter password stuff. So they wrote enter your password. I could choose, you can see putting that name they did. See that the difference is just slim. I don't know if you even spot it, right? So with this, we're able to know how to combine our tools, the tools we learned in class, right? The rectangle tool, the shape tool, the icon, sorry, the rectangle tool, the pen tool, the text tool, the frame tool, the move tool, which other tool did we use today? I guess that's the tools we use.
Duplicate,
Then duplicating, we saw
group selection.
group selection too. Yes, we saw how to use plugins. So how to use plugins, and we saw how to create disabled text, right, and colors. And that's that for this. That's the different tools, the different elements we combined together to get this design. Is it not amazing? What do you guys think? It's amazing, right? I can see that from the reaction. So I guess you could always try things like this. Try it out from your own end. There are a lot of designs on Figma community. That's why I shared it as the first. It was the first resources I shared to you guys for you guys to try out. Right. So always go to community, bring out designs and try it. With the tools I shared with you guys, I taught you guys, use it and try them out and thank me later. So thank you guys for being part of the class. My colleague is signing me already. So thank you guys for being part of the class. We see you again tomorrow, same time. I'll post the link of this recording when I upload it to YouTube for you guys to go watch anytime you want. So bye guys. I don't finish now.